Ooh, hey y'all, it's a new week, so I decided to do another writing vlog type thing, give tips where I can, and I'm going to use a template for writing short stories here with something that I was working with Kiddo on for his he has this elective where he can design video games, and they had to come up with their own story and stuff, so we worked together on just a template for a thing called Aquadium. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here so that you can see it. And basically, he just wanted to write like an aquatic game with a story. And boop, let me transition and make it bigger for you. So you see, we had the main character, some of the other characters that will play a supporting role, the villain, the setting, the kingdom and stuff. And he gave that into his teacher. The teacher liked it. So I think they're working on that as a video game. What I'm going to do is try to write a quick story using Word, not Notepad. Notepad is what we use to jot down his ideas. So we're gonna put this back here. I got music on in the background, but I put it down so that I won't get copyright struck because I have to have music to write. That's another tip. Some people need quiet or space that they can be in. For me, I just need good music to write. It is one of the things that I like to do. I'm also in the process of reading back the rough draft of my second novel too and adding to it what I need and taking out what I don't. So it's been a busy time writing for me. But like I said, taking notes and pivoting off of these notes is so important. Like I said, we came up with the main character, Noor. He's an aquatic elf training to become a god. And you have these other characters, Queen Seal, King Ikara, Prince Shoal, Princess Eerie. And then you have the villain, She Who Lurks, Celia. It's an ancient force who lurks in the deep recesses of the trench. For years, the royal family sacrificed their youngest children to her, but the latest member spurred her, and now she plots her dark revenge. And then you got into like the kingdom. So what I'm going to do is just quickly try to write out and get this popped up here. Pop this out and get this. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We'll transition this over. And this is a blank word template. And what I'm going to try to do, and I hope it works, and we'll see, we'll test it out right now. And I'm gonna go over to the studio and make sure, yep, what I'm writing is showing. So we'll make this bigger so that you can see as I write this out. And it's just gonna be a quick start to the beginning of Aquadium. And we'll probably never use this because, like I said, it was for kiddos video game elective project. So this is just me goofing off and, just trying to write out a quick story behind it. Just a beginning. In the deepest. No, I don't want to say in the deepest. And see, that's the thing. I'm on the spot, so it can be a little bit hard. But I'm just gonna let the music help me see the scene. And see, this is why notes are so important too. So that is the beginning sentence in there. I like word because it will tell you, and I'm gonna italize this because it's a past thing. And basically, I open up with on a cliff near the trench, a tearful elven woman pleads with a swirling mass of water. Please, I cannot offer you a sacrifice. My child has perished. She holds a swaddled item in her arms, her head bowed. The swirling mass shifts back and forth. You know what my cost is to allow you and your family to thrive as the royal line. Cast the body into my trench. I will see if it's worthy of you not being cursed. The woman does as instructed, but then in a shocking move, teleports away as a silk cloth reveals instead of a baby, a dead octopus that has been swaddled. How dare you make light of the pact your bloodline made? The mass rages. Know that you may have fooled me, but your line will now forever feel the burden of your foolish choice. So then we have Queen Viola. Wait. Yeah. And since Marinus is just a name I made up, got to add it so that I don't get that red squiggle. And you want to keep the names right. So Erie. And as you can see, the queen is getting upset because while it's normal to let the kids go out into town and do these things, she doesn't want to risk them because she just had the nightmare about something that she may or may not have done a few years back. And now it's starting to come full circle. She's been able to keep her kids sheltered in the castle for a while now. And, she can't stop the inevitable from happening. They're teenagers now. They want to get out. They want to go to different towns. And she's having a panic about it. But of course, the king doesn't feel what she feels because it's not technically his bloodline, though, technically it is through the kids. So he's not as privy to the curse and what the curse means as she would be. And what I love about Word is that it will catch certain things and let you correct it. Okay, let's get his name because that is show. Okay. So basically, you build up the whole idea, and let's make sure all this is still showing. You build up the idea of the story, you get a feel for some of the characters, their attitudes, and here you have the twins basically. And let me make this bigger because I'm sitting there just typing away. You have the twins basically, Shoal and Erie, defying their parents to go out and pretty much go to town to just socialize and get away from the palace a bit. Though they don't know that they're potentially putting themselves in danger. And here is where I could bring in the main hero of the story, uh, Anor, who can save them. He's going to train to become a guard. I kind of messed up that part because his rescuing them is what spearheads him training to be a guard. And if you put two and two together later on, I was going to have the story be that he is a part of the royal family. He was the original child that was supposed to be sacrificed, but that doesn't happen. Now, I don't know if they're going to make this into a video game or not, and I don't think I'm going to really make it into a deep short story because I have a shit ton of other stories that I got to work on. But this is just the fun that you can have when an idea, whether it's an idea you've worked with your family or an idea that you come up with yourself, just put on some music or find a nice comfortable area and just start letting your mind throw the pieces together. And it's like I said, having notes helps so much. I will never sleep on having these notes to pretty much highlight the characters and everything else. And I definitely want to give, before I wrap up, um, a shout out to Aren't You Exhausted Again? AYE, thank you so much for this writing background. She even put the quote that we have in our novel Axiom to pop up. So whenever I do these, and I'm so excited to do these writing vlogs now, you will see bits and pieces of stuff that I love, and I hope to do more. I've given as many tips as I can, including taking notes. Right now, I'm in the process of the readback of my rough draft for the second novel. Reading back what you wrote is so important so you can make sure the story flows. Having a comfortable setting. Right now, I'm in my bedroom because, I'm not gonna go into too many details, but it's been a rough week. Just keep it at that. Got my exercise done. Got right to this, so I'm excited about that. But with writing, it really is just letting yourself feel what you want to put out there, whether it's a scene, whether it's a character. And character building is so important when you want to tell a story of, especially fiction, or when you want to research somebody you're writing a biography on. You want to build and get people interested and invested in these people's motivations or these characters' motivations. And that's it. I probably be back hopefully next week with some more stuff. I wanted to start showing you some of the on bomb scripts as I write them out too, but I'm really so heavily focused on the second novel getting finished. And I want to thank everybody who has shown interest in my first novel. I really worked hard building that world, and now I can expand from it, and I'm excited about it. But I want to thank you all for watching this, and I will have this up on YouTube soon. And hopefully, this will be the start of a really fun series because I truly adore this background. And I just added my little touch with my little characters that I have from like D&D and other games in the corner there. But I'm starting to get blathering and I need to get back to the read back. So thank you all so much for watching this with me. And hopefully you enjoyed this writer vlog. It wasn't like super heavy dialogue while I was typing. So I apologize for that. But I really just wanted to show you how my writing just takes off. But I'll talk to you all soon.